Hello guys, this is Aesthetics with another video of Dragonheir Silent Gods, and this is going to be my ultimate guide video for all the new chiefs. The new chiefs that you have to fight to get Calavera in the hero event that's going to start in just few hours. So tomorrow you're gonna be able to fight against these chiefs. You know, just to remind you that you need to have 3 teams already done. Let's say it's ready to go to fight against this chief. You need three teams every week, you know, so no panic here. So you guys can go there, prepare this team according to my recommendations that I'm going to give to you right now between each chief. Okay guys, so I don't want to stay here much time talking about it. Let's put everything in action now. Let's start first here with this chief, this boss. You know, this boss here, I'm going to talk about him and which hero is going to be very important for you guys to bring against this boss. Okay, so the first boss here is the Fathomdown. This is the lightning boss. You guys have to bring cold damage, cold heroes, ice heroes. You know, of course, when you talk about ice heroes, you have the frost heroes and you have the ice blast heroes. Of course, that plenty of the players are going to choose ice blast heroes, choose against this boss. So guys, the most important thing that you have to care about this boss here, I'm going to go here now. So as you guys can see, I have a free-to-play team totally done to fight against this boss. So what you have to care about this boss, guys, is about his ultimate skill. What he does here, when he attacks with the lightning damage, he has 35% chance of inflicting accuracy penalty. Okay, but on top of everything, he does what? He reduces the ultimate skills of your heroes, of our heroes, by 5%, and he attacks a lot here, you know. So that's exactly what you care about. So the case is, for you avoid for he uses this ultimate skill, guys, you have to bring heroes with this specific debuff here, recharging speed penalty. Okay, I suggest you guys always have a look when you go here to check about the heroes that's possible you bring between ice and necrosis. You put it here, you check it here, exactly in the filter, and then look for reduce recharge speed heroes. Okay, so you guys gonna be able to see all of these heroes here available. Okay, if you put these heroes available in the battle, it's going to be very good for you. And this hero here is amazing because Elvis, he has on his passive skill, when dealing damage to an enemy, has a 50% chance of inflicting the target with the recharge speed penalty for 5 seconds. This helps a lot, you know. So I have Elvis here. I put the Elvis with the ancestral protection. You guys have to have that, you know. Another hero that is also really good here is Stella. She's a nice healer. She can help you a lot. She's necrosis, however, like as a support can be good. I decided also to bring Devrick. Why I decided to bring Devrick here? Because he can place defense down, but also attack down, according to his ultimate skill, you know. In my opinion, he can be very useful for this reason, and that's why I decided to bring here this. I decided to bring this hero, and he also has a accuracy penalty against the boss to not affect much your heroes as well. Okay, and then I have a note observation to talk about Nadia. Guys, Nadia works well with Shinnah. She doesn't work well with bleeding. Okay, I did the test here. If you guys bring bleeding, use Gurting for you do more damage against this boss. If you have Shinnah, guys, this is serious. use Nadia, because then you're gonna perform well and do loads of damage with Nadia. Okay, yeah, I did the test. I don't know why the battle is like this, as I'm saying here now, but I did the test. So I'm gonna fight here against this boss with this team, and you guys gonna see well. Okay, look at this. Nadia does pretty well the battle with Shinnah. Okay, with Shinnah. You know, if you guys are curious about this battle that I'm talking here now, I also have a live video that I've done. Just check between my live videos there, where I could be able to test all these chiefs, and exactly between is the last battle against this chief that I could be able to fight. So as you guys can see, Nadia does pretty well the job when she's with Shinnah. With Bleeding is not like that. With Bleeding, the story is totally different here, okay? And it's hard for you to do damage as well. Look at this. 36 million. 36 million, okay? So this is my recommendation, guys. If you'd like to use Nadia, you use Nadia with Shinnah, not with Bleeding, okay? Or even Roberta. The experience playing against this boss is going to be the worst, okay? Use Gertin instead of Nadia, all right? I have another team here. This is with Gertin. Gertin, she does pretty nice with Bleeding, okay? She does pretty nice with Bleeding, but Bleeding doesn't do nice with Nadia, okay? The Bleeding does more damage than Nadia if he's together with Nadia. That's the story here. So be careful, guys. This is my suggestion. And also, if you guys decide to bring a team like this, use Gertin with Bleeding. Okay. Now, if you have Shinnah, and then you guys can bring Nadia together. Okay. So I did all the tests. I'm gonna play here, as you guys can see, Gertin with Nadia. You guys gonna see what I'm talking about. Look at this. That's the story, guys. Look at that. Look at that. You see the difference? That's not good. So Nadia is not good with Bleeding. So again, use Gertin, guys. Use Gertin instead. Okay. You see the battle. We do not do much damage there. The battle is much more difficult for Ice Blast heroes. Okay. This is my advice according to the test that I could be able to realize. Okay. Very important, guys. This is very important. Okay. Look the damage. Look at the time. In left 1 minute. Look. That's the case. You see, I couldn't be able to have a very nice performance, unfortunately. So, again, do not use Gertin. Do not use Bleeding with Nadia. All right. So I'm going to redeploy here, and then I'm going to place here now the other team with the Gertin. So you guys see that Gertin works well with Bleeding. Okay. So go to the equipment.
Complain the desolation of Northland.
Just here. And come on. I'm sorry. So that's going to be good. Okay, look at this, guys. Look at this. Now Gertin, she does the job with Bleeding. Look at the damage. Look at the damage, how it's going to be fast. Oh, look, 3 minutes there, 4 minutes. So the damage is going to be done here accordingly. Look at this. Gert is doing the work. Okay, look at that, 20, 21 million, 22 million, and so on, you know? And the left 1 minute. That's why, guys. So, follow my recommendation. If you have an Nadia, play with the Shinnah. If you have Gurtain and Bladding, then you use the Bladding. If you have Shinnah with Bladding, with Gurtain, same, but of course gonna use Nadia. But Nadia just work with Shinnah, okay? So that's the story. All right, so that's the recommendation that I said. Do not forget about the recharge speed penalty right here, you know, because this is really, really important for you guys to know, right? So this is totally free to play, this specific battle here. So that was the first boss in terms of recommendation. Let's go now to the next boss here. So the next boss is a Shatu, guys. This guy is very difficult. So my recommendation in terms of a Shatu, guys, for you guys, this is the most difficult chief, or let's say boss, for the 4th season now. You know, for try to have Calavera. My recommendation here in terms of this boss, you have to have lightning heroes. So as you guys can see here, I have this team, okay? I have this team, and I suggest you bring exactly Ardreth, okay? Do not use Guardians here, use Ardreth. And then you guys are gonna be able to build Doubtless heroes. You know, I use here my Yfeir, but you guys can use some other heroes instead. But so you have to make sure that you have attack down on his ultimate skill. On the ultimate skill of the boss. The boss moves very fast. If you also have a charge speed penalty, also just have a look, you know, for you guys have a nice performance. Okay, just come in here, check between the fire and the radiance and lightning heroes. For you guys have a look which kind of heroes have a specific skill, because it's also important. Okay. So that's exactly the heroes there as an option that you guys can have against a Shatu, okay? This is my suggestion for you guys, okay? My suggestion for you. So, and do not forget also to check attack down, that's attack penalty, because you also need to have that, okay? So you guys need to have that. Oh, look at this, you know? That I saved, guys, I saved by a mistake. But I suggest you guys have attack down. You have to have attack down, okay? So that's the aura that I'm going to have. I'm going to perform in here with this team. Look at this. Let's see if I'm going to have luck enough here, because I couldn't be able to do 22 million exactly, you know? But this battle is very difficult. It's very difficult. The boss hits very hard, and you have to have attack down, guys. Honestly, you know. So if you do well with the attack down exactly before the attack of the boss, you are good. You are totally good. You are good to go, okay? It's a big deal for you. If not, it's not going to be a big deal. It's going to be very, very difficult times to fight against this boss. He's the most difficult boss, most difficult chief to fight here between all these chiefs. Is the most difficult, guys. You guys see, I brought Ardreth for a reason. Look at the timing there. You are okay. You are fine. So 22 million. That's exactly what it is. Okay, using Doubtless heroes. Okay, 23 to reach exactly the goal. So this is the most difficult boss, you know. And again, just must to make sure, you have to make sure to bring attack down. All right. So you guys can bring, if you guys have your Fena, good, but bring Ardreth, guys. Seriously, you guys have to have Ardreth on this battle. All right. My big recommendation, a part of the attack down before the ultimate skill. Okay, so this was a Shatu's my recommendation here. So let's go now to the next boss. So the next boss here is going to be Shinnah. Shinnah, guys, have to bring party heroes, okay? Party damage heroes. So let's go here. So in the battle against Shinnah, guys, I'm going to give my recommendation. Look at this. Look at this. You guys can do well. I think that she's the easiest battle between all the chiefs. But you guys have to make sure. You guys have to make sure to bring. You have to have your tank. You know, autos can be a nice tank here. I'm using a reach. I'm using this guy. If you have scenario, amazing, you know. But why I decided to bring this guy? Because he has attack penalty there. He charge speed penalty as well, you know. And then he also has here attack. You can increase the attack of your heroes 24% in all barrels. Okay, you guys can use Ashgar, right? That's the new hero that came out with the 4th season. I'm using Tonanan, you know. The emissary gear is there. And I start to put Adolphus, because Adolphus also heals, he has shield, and I use here exactly the Mr. artifact. If you don't have that, you can change this artifact here by another artifact for sure, you know. And the artifact here that can be is very recommended is the Antinia Tiara, okay. That's the tiara here. That can be really good in terms of the shield, right? But if you have a Mr. artifact, go and use a Mr. artifact. I'm going to play here now, just for you guys see what I'm talking about in terms of the experience playing against this boss, and also make sure, guys, to this hero here, the one that's going to place these two heroes, right? Two heroes here that's going to place defense down, for them do forcefully then exactly your attacks, okay? So here you go. Oh, 2 minutes already, so you are fine, you are fine. Look at this. 22 million. So we've done the work, you know. Okay, 26 million anyway. The objective is 22 million, and that's it. See, no mystery, guys. These heroes can do the work. There's also another team that's totally free to play here. You guys can use well, you know, and there are no mystery. Like Adolphus is gonna do well the work if you have the artifact that I mentioned, you know. So just have to prepare well the two heroes here, part of the wide heroes, to do the damage as well. So nice suggestion here, just for you guys have an idea, you know, another option in terms of teams. You know, mainly talk about Shinnah here. As I said, for me, she's the easiest one, you know. So the next boss now, this boss is one of the most difficult. Well, guys, regarding this boss, this is the second most difficult boss that you have between all these chiefs, okay, after Shatu, and then came Yfeir. So in terms of Yfeir here, you guys have to bring heroes with control, okay, and heroes that does necrotic damage is what exactly recommended here. So come here, and you have to be careful about the clones of this boss. So as you guys can see, I built a team. This is totally free to play team. Okay, guys, I have Megan here. Why Meg is there? Meg is there because the boss is gonna be attacking her first. You know, he gonna try everything to finish this hero, to kill this hero. And I built her to be a tank. Yeah, that's what it is. But I have a tank here. That's Irma. Why Irma is here? Because a part of Megan. Now Mega helps in terms of the ultimate skill part of this ability here. Okay, this helps a lot the team in terms of the ultimate energy. And this girl has damage reduction for the light team. Okay, she helps there in terms of survivability. This hero here has a control, but it's not just her. I built her with the Cyril as well, as you guys can see. You know, she also is responsible for defense down, but I also have here my Zarloth. He also has a control. He also plays defense down as well, and I'm using exactly the crown. Okay, and I have my DPS hero that is Mira. Mira can be better than Yfeir because Yfeir, as you guys know well, if the creature is die for some reason in the battle, that you won't be able to do more damage. Okay, and now Mira, no, Mira can bring the creature all the time, so she can helps a lot for you be able to reach 22 million. So guys, the objective is to reach that 22 million, but you have to control the clones of the boss, okay? And the boss hits hard as well, the same way that Shatu does, you know. But if you guys manage well this battle with the damage reduction here, and then have a nice control, look at that, my heroes are totally spread in the map, but you can do well. Look at this. Let's go. You know, I hope that everything is gonna be fine here, but it's possible to reach 22 million, guys. So, I have 3 healers in terms of this battle. It's not about Miga only. Yeah, Miga helps in terms of the kills, but Zarloth on the same way, a part of the control as well. Belvernal also, she heals a little bit. Okay, so there are 3 heroes in terms of survivability, you know, and the objective is exactly to kill the clones as well, the boss, you know. I don't have attack down here, but if you guys bring attack down, that can help a lot as well, on the same way, you know. But my objective here is to do the damage, the necessary damage to kill all the clones as well, to finish the boss with the 22 million. And you're gonna do that. Look at this. You're gonna do that. It's totally free to play this team, but you're gonna be able to do, guys. You're gonna be able to do because we have control. Look at that. Look at that. You know, 22 million. All right. So it's not difficult, you know, but this is a free-to-play, team that you guys can perform well this battle. Look at this, you know, with Mira, you have Irma, you know, and you could be able to reach exactly what we needed for the event. Okay, so this is the second most difficult boss, as I said. So let's go now to the next boss. Next boss here, guys, is going to be terrible, you know. It's like, but not terrible, but you know, something that is also difficult. I think she's the third one most difficult boss to fight against here. Is Quaesitia. Quaesitia, guys, for you fight well here in terms of this battle, you have to bring poison heroes, you know. It's something that you like, the poison team here has to be aligned for you guys be able to reach a nice performance. Okay, so the battle here, I start to bring Dino, like see, I have here also Brona. Why these 2 heroes? Because they place loads of poison, guys, you know. And then the position here is exactly about to avoid the boss pull my OhtkBpMHRg, okay, because the boss also has a control, you know. All this boss actually has a control, you know, and you, of course, you want to do everything for these heroes. Do not suffer much in terms of control, because she controls exactly the ultimate skill of your bosses, of your heroes. Okay, So if you try to retain the time that the boss is gonna be able to pull Ogok there as an example, you know, that's going to be nice for you, because then you can perform well. I'm trying to protect my Ogok here. This is like it's not exactly free to play team, but the importance here is about how good are these heroes, Dino and Brona, between the poison heroes. Okay, the best recommendation that I give to you in terms of this boss is to bring corrosion heroes, because corrosion heroes here can do much better than exactly the poison heroes. But let's go here, guys. Look. Let's see how it's going to be the performance against Quaesitia, because I couldn't be able to do the performance here. I couldn't be able to reach the 22 million, but with poison heroes is a bit harder than exactly when you use corrosion. Okay, because influencing you guys bring also heroes with accuracy you need to have, you know, your hero that you guys can see that I'm using here my legendary hero to explode the number of poison debuffs there in the boss, you know, because that also matters. And see the boss now, I could be able to pull everybody there around her, and then of course that's not nice for us, because like you see, she can kill one of our heroes and then she can has a control and so on. And also look at this, that can happen. That exactly can happen in terms of the poison heroes, guys. Yeah, fortunately that can happen. But let's redeploy here. Redeploy, so I'm gonna put my hero here there. Dino is gonna be there, so see here. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna put this. So let's go. Let's see how it's going to be the battle here. There are 3% of chances as well in terms of this pull part of the boss, you know. And she could be able to pull my hero there. But my hero has like a nice resistance as well. Like, let's see. I don't like when this happen, because when this happen, Quaesitia, she can manage everything in terms of the battle, you know. It can be not nice for us in terms of performance. You know, let's say with the poison team, guys, it's a bit harder than exact corrosion. Corrosion is different because corrosion you do more poor, like a poor damage, you know. Then of course you want to do more damage than exactly poison heroes, you know. Then corrosion is going to be the very good way to go. But the poison heroes can also do nice. Look at this. Look at this. I can do like 22 million there. I did already. No. But it depends a lot. It depends a lot, you know. See, 23 million, nice, you know. But corrosion can do much more than this. But this is exactly what guys have to be aware in terms of position here. Okay, this position can be nice. You know, you guys can bring, if you do not have Ogok, you guys can bring Cassandra, you know, try to bring heroes with survivability, but you have to have at least 3 poison heroes or corrosion heroes for you to do damage against this boss. This boss, as I said, is one of the difficulties as well. Is the third more difficult in my opinion compared with the other bosses. And now let's go to the last boss. The last boss for this ultimate guide video for you guys. The last one is Rookie. And Rookie, guys, needed to bring only it just needs to have a Radiance heroes. Okay, Radiance heroes here. So I'm gonna bring my Radiance heroes here. I have here our free to play. So I'm going to use it for this battle. Look at this. That is the heroes. I suggest you guys bring Kamari. Kamari has he can survive your heroes if something happened during the battle. Use exactly the ancestral protection there. You guys can see here my Garrus as well. You know, so I have here my Rose, but you guys can use Nissa. You know, I'm using here. You guys can use a Carrot if you guys do not have any legendary. You know, in terms of the equipments, artifacts, try to bring the best one for damage. Will do more damage possible. You know, you guys can use the rookie artifact as well. You know, rookie, you know, the roots part of the Havatrix, and then see how it goes. But like I'm going to use here Shahila. You know, Shahila is a nice hero. She came out in the first season, guys, and she can help you a lot in terms of damage. But look at this. You guys need to have damage here. You know, good damage, nice damage. You guys can use the rally teams as well, a part of the Aura team. But I decided to use our team because my Aura team, I think our team is more solid than exactly the rally teams, you know. But you guys, it depends on what you have in terms of your account. You know, there are there are lots of players with very nice heroes for part of the rally teams that can do much better performance than exactly the Aura heroes. Oh, look at this. My heroes has been killed, but I have Kamari, guys. I have Kamari to the battle, you know. So Kamari helps there. The battle to have set certain consistency here to the finish, to the battle be finished in a good way. I hope that I can finish this well. Just need to complete 22 million. So let's see if you're gonna be able to do that. No, that's 21. So here I didn't complete because the boss had better performance in this time. ING also sucks, you know. ING also matters here a lot, but Kamari is here for a reason. So let me put this. Kamari here is for a reason. So let's see. Okay, let's see how it's going to be. Let me see everything on there. Okay. Now, let's go to the battle. You don't need to have a hard dress here, guys. Hard dress, you guys going to use. Remember, our guys are going to use hard dress against a Shatus. Okay, you don't need to use a hard dress here. It's going to be a waste of a hero if you bring a draft for against this boss. You don't need it, okay? Yeah, that's what it is. 22 million. As you guys can see, you know, it's possible you guys do the 22 million here. I recommend you guys bring Kamari on this case. You know, you guys can do the work. You know, if IRNG influence a lot, it depends on how you're gonna equip as well. You know, in terms of equipment here, guys, as I said, like you see, you guys can change. You can put here on Garrus the ancestral protection, and then this guy can have something else, you know. But you guys can manage well in terms of a gear. For these heroes have a nice performance. I also mix here between the gears. Look at this. It's totally mixed there. I'm using the undead equipment, but you guys can also use the emissary or even the dominator, okay, just to see how it goes. Depends what you have in your account. But these are exactly my guide, guys. Like, you know, is like there are some specific recommendation that I do, mainly in terms of the battle against Shinnah, you know, in some other battles. Just keep attention about this. I hope that this video is going to be good for you. If you like my video, just like the video, leave your comment, subscribe here to my channel, click the notification to know when a video of mine is gonna be available for you, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Order and chaos rolling in the multiverse. For thousands of years, their wars have never ended. Everyone has been involved in this war. So, where is your fate rolling to? Now, rolling in the Dragonheir world.